Brother, right?
Yes.
Okay, hello. My name is Miguel. I'm surgeon here at Champalimau Foundation with Professor Buchler and Dr. Gil Gonçalves. And he asked me to let you know if you have some questions that we can help you with.
Yes. Um, I the Dr. Gil Gonçalves, you said?
Yeah. He's my team leader here in Portugal.
Okay, perfect. Because he told me he was going to contact me yesterday.
Yes, but maybe he was unable, and so he asked me to talk to you.
Okay. Because
Right.
I sent an email to Dr. Buchler.
Yes, I saw the email about the malabsorption syndrome of your brother. Now, after 1.5 years or 2 years after surgery, right? And
Yes.
that is coming back. And you had some questions about loperamide, correct? And
Yes.
he's
Look.
losing 5 kilos in the last week.
Yes. Look.
Okay.
My brother had this same situation like 1 year ago, and we talked with Dr. Buchler, and I have, thanks God, I had the recorded the meeting that we had, and there
Mm-hmm.
it said that he must have loperamide before each meal. So
Okay.
in order to receive the food when the bowels are less active, and
Yeah.
but this made everything much more easier because my family didn't remember that he had uh, to to have this medicine every day. They forgot, and they started slowly having more problems, more pain, and after more diarrhea. He was eating and then pooping at the same moment. So uh, like 5 minutes after he was eating, he was pooping, and he was every time he eat, he started to have more and more pain. So it went to a point that um, he wasn't eating. He was like for 2 weeks without eating because the pain was so intolerable that
Okay.
he didn't eat. So he lost over 8 kilograms, something like that.
Mhm.
He was like
Yeah.
on 57, 56, and he lost 6 kilograms
Kilo.
in two
Okay.
weeks. Yes. So I don't know.
Sorry, I don't know what happened here.
Don't worry.
Very
And
festive. Not something to be festive about. That's what's happened. So
okay.
can I ask you a few questions?
Yes.
So what medication is he taking now? Do you know?
Yes.
Is he taking pancreatine?
Yes, Creon, three each
Creon,
meal.
yeah.
He was having only one, so I saw the record, the
Mm-hmm.
the meeting that I recorded, and it said
Yeah.
Dr. Buchler very clearly, three each meal and one per snack. And if he can have more than 10, it's better, he said. So we're doing
Yeah.
it.
So okay, in these cases, so what seems to us that is happening is that he really is coming back to that malabsorption syndrome that has many causes. Okay, this not just one cause.
Okay.
So one of the causes is pancreatic exocrine insufficiency. So since he's not secreting enzymes from the pancreas enough or any to digest foods, he should be under what we call pancreatic enzyme replacement therapy,
Okay.
and that's mandatory. So minimum, he should be taking 2 at breakfast, 3 at lunch, 2 at in the middle of the day after, between lunch and dinner, and 3 at dinner. So that's minimum. It's no problem because they are not absorbed in the bowel. If he feels like he needs to have more in order not to have pain, because when people eat, people who have this exocrine insufficiency and they eat, when they when one of the symptoms that suggests that this malabsorption may be from this pancreatic exocrine insufficiency is the pain, because they get bloated. The microbios, los microbios,
Sí.
they make your belly full of gas,
You
and
speak
so
Spanish?
it
No.
has pain.
You speak
Sorry?
Spanish? You speak Spanish?
Hablo un poquito de español, no mucho. Soy portugués, por tanto, si lo quieres, podemos hablar en español. Para mí es
If you
igual.
do, see, but you understand clearly if I speak in Spanish, or you prefer speak in English?
I think I understand clearly if you speak in Spanish, if it makes you more comfortable. Just speak slowly, please.
Okay,
Okay?
perfect. Okay,
So it's
entonces él debería como mínimo estar consumiendo 10 creón diarios, que serían,
exacto. 2 a desayuno, 3 a almuerzo, 2 antes de la cena, cuando come cualquier cosa entre el almuerzo y la cena, y 3 a la cena.
eso le está produciendo a un dolor. Deberíamos aumentar más porque lo que estamos haciendo actualmente le estaban dando
¿Sí?
morfina cada vez que tenía dolor. Y,
No, no. Ok.
y con eso lo tenían dopado todo el día y con eso no tenía ni siquiera ganas de comer.
Ok. Pero ahora, no, ¿está tomando creón o no?
Sí, está tomando creón y volvió a las 9 diarias.
A las 9. Ok.
Son
Entonces,
31.500 unidades de... Porque el creón es de 3.500 creo, esto sería 3.150.
en, en Portugal son 25.000 unidades y 35.000. En los estadounidenses tienen de 20.000 y tienen también de 28.000. Por tanto, no lo sé calles que
El que
vosotros lo
tenemos
tienen.
nosotros es el de 35.000.
35.000.
Sí,
Ok,
y doctor
eso es,
Buchler
sí,
lo
sí,
sabía y nos dijo como mínimo teníamos que tomar 10 de esas. Como mínimo, me dijo, podían ser más.
sí, es lo que yo te he dicho, que 2 a desayuno a 3. Pero como ellos solo tiene 50 kilos, si esto le da dolores, pues se puede intentar disminuir un poquito.
¿Qué le
¿Me
puede dar
comprende?
dolor? ¿El creón le puede dar dolor?
No es muy, es un poquito raro, pero sí, lo puede.
Ajá.
Pero es raro, no es frecuente. Normalmente lo que da dolor es cuando las personas no frenan, crean suficiente.
But I understand before that you said that if he wasn't having a sufficient creon, he was going to
Mhm.
have pain.
Yes,
And if he does,
but he's already in quite a high crayon dosage.
okay,
He
so
has 10 per day. That's what professors said. So that's what he's taking. 9, 10 is the same thing. Since he's weighing very little, 50 kilograms, he may not need much more.
okay, but
Okay?
could be a little bit more. Could be, but
Yes, yes. If he
how
has,
do we know if it's too little or too much?
no lo sabemos. La única, hay una manera de lo saber, que es hacer un teste it's a breathing test that I can send you references, and you can try to do it there to see if he still has too much endocrine insufficiency.
Okay, but
Okay?
he has been like for 6 months having only 2 or 3 per day. So he must be like a very low dose, low level right now.
Yeah. So this crayon, what we usually say is that the patients themselves need to compensate themselves. So it's something that they feel. It's not something that we can prescribe, and there is no blood test, no stool test that can tell us whether he's taking too much or too little.
Perfect. And if he is having a little bit pain after eating, should we increase a little bit the creon?
You should try. Yes.
Okay, so we should
Okay.
try.
Or try for 2 or 3 days.
Okay.
Try, for example, one crayon right before the meal, one during the meal, and one after, for example,
Perfect.
instead of doing all at the same time.
Okay.
Distribute it Okay?
Perfect. We could do like this because we're having loperamide 20 minutes before the food,
Okay?
and in the same 20 minutes before the food, it could be loperamide and creon.
It's a little bit early.
Too much?
Crayon, too early for that because crayon should be taken right before the meal because it works when the food is in the duodenum.
So
You
it could
see,
be like 5 minutes before.
like 5 minutes before, yes,
Okay,
right
so
before,
20 minutes, it's okay for loperamide before?
no problem. Yeah,
20
perfect.
minutes. Then 5 minutes before, one creon, then three creon in the meal, and that's it.
Or two crayon in the middle. It depends
But
on
if
how.
because
Yes.
he's still having a little bit pain, so I think we should
Okay.
increase a little bit. So
One was perfect. It's no problem. There is no such thing as too much crayon.
nice,
Okay.
perfect.
Feels the need is the same goes. So this is one of the causes for diarrhea after pancreatectomy. Another cause is a lack of control of the gastrocolic reflex. So people, newborns, los pequeños, los niños que cuando nacen, lo que les acontece, ellos maman o leche y después lo hacen, ¿verdad? Decíamos un poquito, lo que acontece es que nuestros nervios que regulan los intestinos hacen un freno. They put a brake. It's really called an ileal brake. So
Okay,
your brain of the surgery doesn't have that brake.
understand.
So what happens is exactly what you are saying. So people eat, and 2 to 5 to 20 minutes later,
He's
maybe
pooping.
some people, even during the meal, they go straight away and have diarrhea.
Yep.
So they don't put away what they eat. They put away what they had in the colon because it's a gastrocolic reflex.
Okay.
So how can we stop this? Crayon will not help because
Okay.
crayon is on the exocrine part.
Perfect.
This is the motility part.
The what?
The motility,
Okay.
mobilidad.
Yeah.
So, and the motility part, what works best is loperamide.
Okay.
Just like crayon, the toxic dosage of loperamide is spectacularly high.
Okay.
For example, in
Sorry,
my
doctor. We received a doctor that didn't know nothing here, and I'm going to sue him because he decided to take out insulin from my brother. She was really crazy because she didn't know about. I told her, hey, my brother doesn't have. Mi hermano no tiene páncreas. ¿Cómo le vas a quitar la insulina? Y tampoco tiene páncreas y como no tiene páncreas, tiene una hipermotilidad en el intestino y me dijo, no, no te preocupes, tú no sabes. Yo no soy médico, pero he estado en todo momento al lado del doctor Buchler y doctor Gil González y he aprendido lo que me han enseñado y le dije, no puedes quitarle la loperamida. No, me dijo, hay que quitársela. Y lo que luego me enteré es que incluso le quitó la insulina y eso... Cada día que pasaba Cristian estaba peor porque no tenía insulina. Y Cristian no tiene
pues,
páncreas. Entonces era un homicidio, sinceramente. Si es que no me hubiese dado cuenta. Entonces,
well, unfortunately, I cannot comment on that.
yeah, don't worry.
But that would not be most likely would not be our course of action in your brother's case.
Perfecto.
Okay.
Perfecto.
So what I suggest is for that. So our
Perdón, volviendo al punto, estábamos hablando de la loperamida, tú me decías que no había una dosis muy alta que existiera, es tan similar como el creón, que uno le puede dar muchísimas dosis y no pasa nada.
there is a difference because nosotros los podemos dar demasiado, pero demasiado son 16 comprimidos de piramida. Por tanto, 32 miligramos.
Eso es lo máximo que puede tomar en un día.
Es lo que dice, so what the card says, the medication is 16 milligram. Okay, top, so 8 pills. But not only our experience, but experience from pancreas and from short bowel syndrome. So that have a very similar case like this. Sometimes we give up to double or 4 times that.
Four times
So
the 16 milligrams for
yes, so
pancreatic people, for people without pancreas.
for people without pancreas and with short bowel. So for people who have diarrhea that's not infectious, that need to break the bowel. So
And
this is right can be comfortable in increasing the.
I,
So what he
I'm
should be.
sorry, I can't hear you well. I don't know if it's because of the Wi-Fi, but I don't hear you well.
And now can you hear me well?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So what he can how many loperamide is he taking now?
He's taking 4 milligrams, or no,
Per
no, sorry,
one
four.
pill is 2 milligrams
Yes,
normally.
8 milligrams, 4 pills.
So he's taking one or two.
He's taking one before each meal, breakfast,
Okay.
lunch, snack, dinner. And
Okay.
yesterday I told them stop morphine, and when he's having pain, don't panic and give him two lopiramids and wait 30 minutes to see what happened. And we did that, and it worked.
Mhm.
He stopped
Excellent.
having the pain
Okay. And how many times did he go to the bathroom yesterday? So
two
that we have
times.
a how many?
2 times.
2 times.
Yes.
So the problem is not the number of diarrhea. The problem is the pain. Is that it?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. So he doesn't seem to need to increase much the lopiramids. What he
But
needs
what?
maybe
Okay.
no, go ahead.
But what do we do? Because as I see, he wasn't having he wasn't being able to eat for 2 weeks, and I remembered, thanks God, and I saw the conversation with Dr. Buchler in my WhatsApp, and I saw that he
Okay.
said 3 loperamids a day, and we started giving him 20 minutes before the loperamid. He started eating
Mm-hmm.
without pain, but he's still having a little bit pain. So
Okay.
what could we do? Could we give him 2 loperamids before eating?
You can increase this 1 1 1 1 to 1 2 1 2. You see, so two before lunch and two before dinner because it's bigger meals.
Uh huh.
Okay, I think it would be good for him.
Okay.
You can try, but I'm convinced that this may not be 100% of his problem.
Okay.
Okay, but this may help.
Okay.
Both the crayon and the loperamide will most likely help him.
Okay.
Okay, morphine is not the best. Okay,
Okay.
for that, even though if he has too much diarrhea, morphine may help, or codeine, or something like that.
But he's sleeping all the day. He's like he's not
Yeah.
having lunch because he doesn't have like the power to receive the
Okay,
food.
tweet. Yes. So we should take it down. Tell me something. Is it possible that he has been taking too much morphine for too much time?
Yes, he has.
I'm asking.
Yes, he has been having morphine, like one patch of 20 milligrams, then 30 milligrams in the, this is one day, 30 milligrams when he wakes up, 15 milligrams each time he's having pain, so 30 more, and then 30
Mm-hmm.
milligrams in the night. So it's 30, 30, 30, 90 plus the patch of 20, so it's like 110 milligrams of morphines.
And tell me, does the pain go away with morphine?
But now I stopped morphine, and I told them stop morphine, and we're gonna give him more loperamide. And loperamide
Yes.
stopped the pain, and he's having just a few drops. After if he has a little bit pain, he has drops that last a little bit, and it stopped the pain after eating. But he reduced from 110 milligrams a day to
Mm-hmm.
to 20 milligrams a day now, and he's feeling much better.
Okay, because I was worrying if he had too much morphine that he would be start to become addicted, una adicción a morfina,
He
and
might be
that.
addicted. You know why, doctor? Because he really loves me, and when and he's hearing everything while he's in morphine, and it was a moment when he wanted morphine, and he told me, "Take out Joaquin, please take out Joaquin," because he knew that I was trying to reduce the morphine, and he took me out from the room, and he told
Mhm.
his two daughters that they were in charge when I'm not, and he said, "I want the morphine." So it's really similar as you say.
Because one of the symptoms of morphine withdrawal syndrome or dependency of morphine is exactly abdominal pain, you know, because so we may be treating we may be treating maldigestion, and we may have another problem here. You understand what I'm
You
saying?
understand?
So I am not fit. We are not fit here to help you with that problem because it's a little bit out of our understanding. But I think that because there are alternatives to morphine that take away the addiction and let you control everything else with the other medications. So maybe you should look for some help in addiction medicine because they have what's it called? Here in Portugal, we have the methadone program that helps people who are addicted to morphine to decrease. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So maybe a pain doctor there in Chile or someone with a better understanding of morphine addiction might be able to help you in order to see if he really is addicted to morphine or not, and that this pain is being a mask for. We think it's malabsorption, but actually it's
But doctor,
morphine
I have
addiction.
to say something. He started. He was without. Look, May of 2023, we had the same situation, and he started with
Okay.
morphine, and
Mm-hmm.
morphine took out the problem. But then we had the meeting with Dr. Buchler, and he gave us these advices of Creon and Loperamide,
Mm-hmm.
and this changed everything. And he quit morphine completely because the pain was out because of the
Okay.
Loperamide and the Creon. And before my brother was more conscious, he told me, "Man, it's the same pain that I was having in the beginning." So I remember that, and I tried to figure out how we were treating the same problems that we had in the past. And uh, I think it's not so related with the addiction, but
Okay.
it might be a little bit. But I think it's
Mm-hmm.
a psychological addiction, not the
No.
pain that he's having. I think
Okay. Okay.
it's
Okay.
because he started again with morphine um, 4 months, 3 months ago, because when he stopped the loperamide, he started
Mm.
having again pain, and he
Okay.
forgot
Okay.
how important was loperamide. So he
Pyramid.
started reducing the pain not with the loperamide that slows the bowels, but with morphine. But everything
Okay.
started a little bit increasing till the point he is not able to eat, and he eats one little grape, and he started with a pain that he really cannot tolerate. So now, yesterday and before yesterday, the 2 days he started having loperamide, and he had yesterday 1,500 calories in the day. So it was amazing. Nobody believed what was going on, because he had like 3 weeks of no food, and now he was eating a lot of food without pain, but it's still a little bit pain. That's why I think we can give a little bit of morphine, as you say, so we don't have the withdrawal with the
Yeah.
drops, and
Mm-hmm.
also a little bit increase the loperamide,
Yes,
So
that will be no problem. Yes, but yeah, what I wanted to tell you is exactly that uh, we have to take into account the morphine because sometimes uh, they have too much morphine for too long and they become addicted and they manifest this addiction this way. And you should never withdraw too much, just as we are saying. So increase the crayon, increase the loperamide slightly because he doesn't have too much diarrhea. Okay, it's important that he does some poo at least once or twice a day. Okay, so that he doesn't bulk up, and then try to decrease the morphine just to values in order for him to control the pain.
okay,
Okay,
and if he has a little bit corporal pain, what could we give him? Could be acetaminophen.
acetaminophen is no problem. So paracetamol in Portuguese, but acetaminophen, he has a full liver, right? No,
Yes,
no problem with the liver.
yes.
Okay. So up until 3 or 4 grams per day is no problem.
He has a
It will
little
help.
bit of metastasis in liver, but he has a working liver. He has
Okay.
the lipid the hemograma, el hemograma.
Hemogram, sí, yeah.
Todos los estudios como de sangre, etcétera, están funcionando, por ende debería estar bien
Eh,
equilibrado.
el hígado también,
El
que
hígado
está bien.
también.
Albumina, INR y bilirrubina están bien.
Tendría que revisarlo, pero no estoy 100% seguro. Tendríamos que verlo.
No, no hay problema. Only if he had some sort of hepatic failure will
He's
he
not
not
having.
be able to tolerate 4 grams per day.
So
That's
it's
the
better
maximum
if
per
we.
day.
So it's better if he starts in the beginning in the morning acetamin 1 gram of.
If he has a body pain, yes, 1 gram. It doesn't have to be at meals. It can be whenever. I would say 1 gram every 8 hours to make the 3 per day, and
Okay.
one extra if it's not enough.
Not every six
Maybe at
hours.
night. Sorry?
Not every 6 hours.
No, 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 no need for that.
Okay.
Only if the 3 per day every 8 hours is not enough. Just
You
not
have
to
one
attack with
extra.
too much.
Okay.
Sorry?
That so it would be every 8 hours and one extra for SOS.
Yeah. Yes, exactly. I think it would be my understanding, my
Perfect.
my recommendation.
Perfect.
Okay.
So in resume, it would be increase loperamide. It could
Yeah.
he could get at if it's the 16 pills each day of 2 milligrams, it can get until what's the maximum of the as you said the loperamide?
Right now, without medical follow up, the maximum is 8 pills per day.
8 pills per day.
Okay, 8. So two is maximum.
Okay.
But he doesn't seem to need it. If it's not enough, you can contact us, and under our supervision, we can tell you to increase.
Okay.
Okay, but it has to. We need to make sure that he doesn't stop doing feces and it's not doing worse. Okay, we will ask you for fever, for some sort of problems in order to increase, but we are able to increase much more.
Much more.
Okay.
Okay. But
Yes,
with
but
your
please don't
supervision.
do it without medical supervision. Okay,
Perfect.
it's important.
Perfect.
Crayon, 10 per day. 2 3 2 3.
Perfect.
2 desayuno, 3 lunch, 2 in the middle of the afternoon, and 3 cena.
Perfect.
If he takes extra snacks, as Professor was saying, for example, at midnight, he may want to before going to bed because of the diabetes, take one extra.
Each
Especially,
each snack.
yes, one, just one.
Just one each snack. He has three
Yeah,
snacks. He must have every
3.
3 crowns.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's especially important if the snacks have either lipids, gorduras, and protein, because it's the two enzymes that are in there, pancreatin, sorry, and the other ones.
Perfect.
Okay?
Perfect. Sounds perfect.
If it's bread without anything, like bread with not butter but sweet,
Okay, with mermelada.
With marmelada, yeah.
It's not.
Maybe he needs, maybe not.
It's better if it's look. It's better because they are not no están muy. Yo creo que es mejor darles órdenes más concretas. Que
Ok,
en cada snack
entonces un,
un.
un creón per snack, pronto,
Exacto,
punto.
exacto.
Si es
O
más
sea,
fácil, perfecto, ok.
desayuno 2, almuerzo 3, media tarde 2, comida 3. Y cualquier
Perfecto.
snack entre medio, una. No hay
Uno.
ninguna comida que se vaya a echar a la boca que no vaya con un creón.
Combinado, sí, verdad.
Dependiendo de
Y
lo
no
que
hay
sea.
problema si él toma 10 snacks y hace 20 crayons, no problema.
Maravilloso.
Ok.
Y con respecto a la loperamida, entonces iríamos. ¿Podemos ocupar la loperamida cuando él tenga dolor? Como
Ah,
SOS.
vamos, la piramida puede se tomar en SOS, pero lo mejor es que la loperamida sea sistemática para prevenir el dolor. Por
Ok.
tanto, lo mejor sería, si ahora él está bien y se ha pasado mejor con un poquito más, que lo toma 1 a desayuno, 2 al almuerzo, o 1, 2, 1, 2.
1, 2, 1, 2. Y dejar 2 para
Antes,
SOS.
y 1 o 2 a SOS,
Ok,
¿verdad?
so
Sin problema.
desayuno 1, pero
Almuerzo 2,
almuerzo 2,
medio de tarde 1,
medio tarde 1 y comida de
cena
noche
2.
2.
Sí,
Y
pero un poquito más cedo que los creones. Por tanto, 15 minutos, 20 minutos antes de comer.
y si es que después de
Perdón.
comer... Sí,
Perdón.
sí, no hay problema.
Ok.
Y si después de comer tenemos un problema de dolor,
Puede intentar la loperamida.
ya lo probamos ayer y funcionó.
Entonces, lo puedes dar a más 1 o 2 sin problemas.
En cada pain,
En cada pain.
en cada dolor.
Sí.
Vale, perfecto.
Y disminuir un poquito la morfina sin la cesar, sin la parar.
Ujú.
Y lo acetaminofeno, 3 gramos por día, 1 a cada 8 horas.
Perfecto,
Y vamos a ver cómo él responde. ¿Ok?
perfecto. Doctor, una pregunta.
Sí.
Estábamos preocupados porque estaba muy bajo de peso y, y estábamos viendo Smofcaviden, es como un...
Mosca viven, sí.
sí,
Es parentérica.
claro. Entonces,
Parenteral.
exacto, parenteral. Entonces, aumentarle un poco las calorías ya que está comiendo y que no va a ser algo como pasar de ayuno a una tremenda comida, sino que darle como un refuerzo de 1000 calorías para que empiece a aumentar de peso, porque bajó hasta 51 y él mide unos 78.
Sí, ella pesa ahora 50 kilos, ¿cierto?
50.
50 kilos por día en estas condiciones necesita entre 25 y 35 kilocalorías por kilo. Entonces, esto es entre 1250 y
1300 es su
1700.
mantención.
¿Cómo?
1300 sería como su mantención, ¿o no? Como para mantenerse en el mismo peso y no seguir disminuyendo.
No. Esas son las necesidades para se mantener en el mismo peso sin lo perderlo.
Exactly.
Porque lo problema es que ello está perdiendo. No
Exactly.
es...
If he wants to
Okay.
continue in 51 kilos, he must have 100 and 1,300 calories.
Yes.
But we want him to gain weight.
To
So
gain weight. Yes, but this cannot be done. This should not be done very... how can I say? Too
bruscamente.
forward, too aggressively.
Yeah.
No debe ser hecho muy agresivamente because of what is called refeeding syndrome.
Yes. That's
You
what
know,
yes.
when people don't have enough food for too long, and then it happened for example, in Auschwitz after the World War and also after the war camps, they gave food to everyone, and half of them died because of ionic derangements. So, what I would say is he should stay for like 1 week at 1,300 and then gradually increase, like the next week 1,400 and then 1,500. If he despite the 1,300, if he keeps losing weight,
He won't be because
well, but if he does,
okay.
maybe he needs to be admitted to a hospital for them to do this Movcabivan at the hospital or somewhere with everyday blood work control. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
So that he doesn't have this
but
refeeding syndrome.
doctor, but he doesn't want to go to a hospital right now. He really
Okay,
wants to
I
be
understand.
at his house. So doctor told us, and I plan everything for the people to go to my brother's house, and we have a nutriologist that would arrange the would que va a como arreglar los ajustes con la insulina y preocuparse
Mhm.
de que la parenteral también esté involucrada la insulina que ella le va a poner.
Vosotros tienen entonces un endocrinologista que lo va a hacer.
Un nutriólogo. Un nutriólogo es,
¿Ello tiene preparación para hacerlo? Porque
claro,
aquí en Portugal los nutriólogos no hacen insulina.
es que quizás en Portugal el nutriólogo es el que aquí en Chile se llama nutricionista. Aquí el nutriólogo es un médico.
Ok,
Un
entonces,
médico que
por
estudió
mí,
medicina y que después se especializó en nutrición. Pero es un médico, no es, el nutricionista no es médico.
ok, no. Y es un médico que tiene experiencia con diabetes, ¿sí?
Exacto. De hecho,
Ok,
tenemos un
entonces,
diabetólogo también.
perfecto. Ok. Perdón mi ignorancia, pero
Se
tenemos que
entiende,
tener
porque son distintos temas.
seguridad.
Claro.
¿Ok? Porque la parentérica, la parenteral, si ello le va a empezar, va a tener seguro alteraciones en las glicemias, van a ser muy altas y entonces ello va a dar un poquito más de insulina porque la diabetes pancreatogénica, lo tipo 3C, que es es un poquito diferente de la diabetes de la población, porque necesita menos insulina,
Ajá.
pero es muy más agresiva, es muy más lábil.
Ajá.
¿Me comprendes?
Sí.
Va muy alta, muy baja, muy alta, muy baja.
Mucho más
¿Ok?
lábil.
Ya, sí. Por tanto, tal vez se digas a lo doctor nutriólogo para leer algo sobre diabetes tipo 3C, que es
3C.
la de tu hermano. 3C.
Perfecto.
3C de Can.
Perfecto. De todas maneras, igual con anterioridad, no este mismo doctor, pero sí la misma diabetóloga. Claro, sí, perdón, este mismo doctor ya le dio parenteral en un momento.
¿Ya? Perfecto. Entonces, perfecto. Entonces no hay problema.
Ya.
Ok. Nosotros aquí en la institución, por ejemplo, los cirujanos no mejen con la insulina. Es nuestro endocrinólogo que lo hace porque ellos tienen mucha experiencia y nosotros sabemos un poquito, pero aún aquí en Champalimau es ellos que lo hace. Por tanto, es muy importante que sea alguien que sabe lo que hace.
Perfecto.
¿Ok?
Perfecto.
Pero si van a intentar ese MOFCA Viven, tiene de ser en el principio con análisis de sangre todos los días para ver si vaya a tener un refeeding syndrome o algo cosa parecida.
Perfecto.
Es nuestra recomendación.
Perfecto. Perfecto,
¿Ok?
pero de todas maneras, si lleva una semana comiendo 1400 kilos o 1400 kilocalorías, que sería su basal,
¿Sí?
para mantener su mismo peso, no debería tener un refeeding syndrome después de una semana comiendo el basal de su peso.
Si le vas a aumentar mucho las calorías, lo va a tener, le puede tener.
Entonces hay que
Pero
aumentarle
si
por
no
lo
lo
mínimo,
vas,
que son
¿cómo?
hay que aumentarle lo mínimo que serían 1000 calorías entonces.
Para 2400.
Claro, pasaría de 1300 que va a comer él a 2300 con el small cabiden.
Ok. Pero por lo
Nutriólogo.
menos antes de empezar los Movca Viven, en los días seguir en lo otro, los 2 primeros días, con análisis, con fósforo y magnesio, es todo.
Fósforo
¿ok?
y
Porque
magnesio.
fósforo y magnesio, hemograma, PCR, fósforo, magnesio es lo más importante, el ionograma, porque son las cosas que van abajo.
Doctor, ¿te lo puedo ir informando por WhatsApp cuando vayamos haciendo
Claro,
Vale,
claro que sí, y si necesitas podemos agendar una otra call para que te ayudamos, ¿ok?
vale, buenísimo. Pero de todas maneras podemos mantener en contacto como ya tenemos más claridad de todo el escenario. Te voy
Sí,
informando cada paso que vayamos dando y así tú vas estando al tanto y me dices, oye, esto hay que verlo con más delicadeza, revisa esto y así me puedes ir
ok,
guiando.
claro que sí, sin problema, ¿ok?
Gracias, doctor.
Si yo no te respondo luego, te respondo en 24 horas, ¿ok?
Maravilloso, no hay ningún problema. Ya pues, doctor,
Ok.
no sabes cómo te lo
Más-
agradezco, de verdad.
¿No? ¿Más dudas? ¿No?
No, no,
Por
yo estoy
ahora no.
clarísimo. Hay que aumentar la loperamida. La loperamida se va a usar de SOS dependiendo del dolor. Vamos a tener que agregar el paracetamol cada 8 horas. La morfina la vamos a dar cuando tenga dolor, sí o sí, para no tener el withdrawal. Pero en gotitas
Perfecto.
en una menor dosis para que no llegue al withdrawal.
Sí. Y es muy importante también saber cómo está la doenza, la base.
La,
Sí, se progride, se no progride, porque si progride,
¿La qué?
pero eso es
Eso no lo entendí. ¿La what?
the disease. We need to make sure that the disease is not progressing,
Te
you
puedo
know.
enviar el último PET que hicieron en el MD Anderson.
Ok. Y
Este,
CT scan, ¿no?
me parece que
Solo
es,
PET.
creo que es PET y CT scan. Dame un
Ok,
segundito, a ver.
ok,
Dame
comprendo. Ok.
un segundo.
Si no te importa, if you don't mind, I would be much more comfortable with that, so that we have a global picture of what's happening with Christian.
Perfecto, dame un segundo. A ver, aquí lo tengo. ¿Te lo puedo enviar por WhatsApp?
Perfecto.
A ver, aquí está. Entonces, son los últimos dos. Estos se hicieron eh, el 18 de enero y el 30 de enero.
Ok.
Entonces,
Perfecto. Así no sabemos si está ahí peor o mejor o cómo
pero
está.
lo que sí sabemos, doctor, que sin morfina llegó a saturar 97% sin oxígeno. En la morfina le reduce mucho la saturación.
Porque with time you can withdraw the morphine slowly. You
Ok.
know, it will be no problem.
But
It
now,
takes time.
but now
It,
he's having the liquid and it has a little drops and it's 10 milligrams, not 30, and he doesn't get so drugged as he was
that's
being.
that's that's excellent. That's excellent.
Perfect.
So maybe in the future you can lower it, but right now maybe stick to it so that we don't have too many things changing. Okay.
Perfect. The other thing, doctor, um, he had in one moment in MD Anderson le dijeron a mi hermano que se iba a morir, que tenía que llegar lo antes posible a Chile porque se iba a morir, pero no no tuvieron en cuenta que, bueno, uno, la quimioterapia hace mucho daño y se siente muy mal después. Tuve una quimioterapia experimental allá, como de un estudio clínico. Y segundo, mi hermano sin saber hizo el Solpidem withdrawal, dejó como cold turkey, lo dejó de un día para otro, Solpidem,
Mhm.
después de consumirlo alrededor de un mes y por eso no le fue tan largo el withdrawal, pero justo los días que le dijeron estás listo y ya no hay nada más que hacer, estás casi muerto,
Mhm.
fue los días que también estaba con el withdrawal probablemente del Solpidem. Entonces cuando hicimos esa conexión, después yo dije no, no ha comido por loperamid, por la hipermotilidad, está con withdrawal de Solpidem y además está con el efecto de la quimioterapia. Eso es lo que lo tiene en un hoyo muy grande. Saliéndose, que ya se le está quitando el withdrawal de Solpidem, probablemente porque ya lleva una semana sin Solpidem, y ahora teniendo loperamid, pudiendo comer, y ya quitándose la quimioterapia, está repuntando mucho.
Okay. Vamos, I'm going to see also these exams, okay? and to have the perspective that they had at MD Anderson and try to put it all together.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, doctor.
Okay, that's what I can do. I'm not an oncologist, I'm a surgeon. So I cannot do that because sometimes this malabsorption syndrome also may have to do with disease progression. Okay, but what we know is that if we control somehow this malabsorption syndrome, even if he has disease progression, which will lead definitely to death, but if we control better this malabsorption, he will live a little bit longer, and more importantly, he will live better. You know what I'm saying?
Puede vivir más y mejor todo el periodo que viva.
Exactly, exactamente.
Perfecto. Estamos en la misma
So,
página, doctor.
okay, perfecto.
Ya pues.
Okay, ¿más algo que te pueda ayudar?
No, te envié los dos, el CT
Lo
chest
voy a
abdomen.
ver más tarde, lo voy a ver y después nos vamos hablando. Los miércoles, como hoy, es cuando yo hago los outpatients. Y si lo quieras, podemos hablar un poquito más en el futuro. Pero vamos trocando mensajes en el WhatsApp para que podamos ayudar a tu hermano, ¿ok?
Perfecto. Gracias, doctor. Te
Ok.
pasaste.
De
Muy
nada.
amable. Gracias
Tú
por tu
que le
ayuda.
precises, dime, ¿ok?
Vale, muchas gracias. Que esté muy bien. Un abrazo grande.
Adiós, adiós.
Adiós.